Sara Foster reveals the true story behind Jeff Bezos' intimate wedding. Sara Foster says Jeff Bezos' wedding, https://www.thecut.com/Jeff-Bezos-Lauren-Sánchez-wedding-venus-ceremony-details.html, was actually quite intimate, even amid over-the-top media coverage and public scrutiny. It's hard to believe they only 3 weeks ago. Outside forces like protesters and paparazzi overwhelmed attendees, but one person insists the experience felt surprisingly personal. It's so interesting how the optics were this over the top, protesters. Sara Foster explained, during her Thursday episode of the world's first podcast with Erin and Sara Foster https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=LQPYWBZ1M. She noted that spending millions on a celebrity wedding doesn't inherently make it low-key, especially when local protests loomed over the location. A billionaire's 200-person event turned Venice into a fortress-like operation, forcing the couple to reconfigure their venue before security concerns arose. Lauren Sánchez ended up looking after over-the-top outfits, including a mermaid-style gown covered by a digital cover of Vogue. While the total cost was estimated at $10 million, Sara countered, but here's where it gets controversial, The event's success hinges on whether the blend of fame and quiet moments made it feel genuine. This is a story of balancing celebrity allure with authenticity, and it's worth reflecting on for those who've spent too much time chasing trends. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's lavish Italian wedding, insider reveals all. Imagine stepping into a world where every detail is meticulously planned and every moment is captured on camera, only to find out that the reality is far more personal and intimate than the media portrayal. That's precisely what Sara Foster, daughter of legendary producer David Foster, revealed about Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's extravagant wedding in Italy. But here's where it gets controversial: no one signed non-disclosure agreements for this high-profile event. On Thursday's episode of her podcast, the world's first podcast, Sara Foster shed light on the nuptials that have been making headlines. She bluntly stated, "No one signed NDAs. No NDAs." This revelation might seem surprising given the scale of the celebration, which reportedly cost $50 million and spanned 3 days in Venice. Erin Foster, Sara's sister, pressed for more details about what she referred to as the wedding of the century. To everyone's surprise, Sara described the ceremony as feeling much more intimate than the grandiose images shown in the media. "There's nothing, it's so interesting how the optics were this over the top," she explained. Protesters were demanding more taxes, but it wasn't as dramatic as it seemed. It actually felt very personal. Foster admitted to being shocked by the backlash she received online for attending the star-studded event. She shared photos from the celebration on Instagram, sparking a debate about privacy and public opinion. "Here's the problem," she said. "You can't say anything anymore without being attacked." Foster emphasized that she never considered anyone would take issue with people attending a wedding. Despite the controversy, Sara noted that many guests opted to remain unphotographed. However, she refused to disclose their names, saying, "I can't. That's lame. I'm not going to do that." But it's very interesting how many people went unphotographed. A host of celebrities attended the celebration, including Mick Jagger, Oprah Winfrey, Leonardo DiCaprio, Sydney Sweeney, Jerry Seinfeld, Orlando Bloom, Jessica Alba, Bill Gates, Brooks Nader, and Ivanka Trump. The Kardashian-Jenner clan was also present. Interestingly, the Daily Mail reported that some guests were less than thrilled with the exhaustive schedule of events. One insider claimed that Bezos and Sanchez's loved ones were exhausted by the heat and constant activities. People were complaining about being completely tired by the time of the wedding day, never mind the day after, the source said. This discrepancy between the public perception and the actual experience raises questions about the nature of high-profile weddings. Are they truly celebrations of love and commitment, or are they elaborate showcases for the wealthy and famous? As Sara Foster's insights reveal, sometimes the truth is simpler and more meaningful than the spectacle we see on screen. What do you think? Should celebrities sign NDAs for such events, or do they have the right to share their experiences freely? Share your thoughts in the comments.